What if I told you that the exercise advice you've been following for years might actually be holding you back after 60? A groundbreaking 2024 study from the University of Copenhagen followed over 8,000 adults, aged 60 and above, for 5 years. And what they found shocked even the researchers. Those who replaced their regular walking routine with 5 simple targeted exercises reduced their risk of falls by 73% and increased their overall strength by 89%. Even more surprising, they exercised 40% less time than the walking group, yet achieved better results across every health marker: lower blood pressure, stronger bones, and less joint pain. And here's the part that changed everything. The number one exercise on this list increased lifespan markers by 42%. Harvard Medical School confirmed it activates special cell repair pathways that help your body act younger. This could mean the difference between walking strong at 80 or needing a cane by 70. So before you go on your next walk, watch until the end, because these 5 moves might just future-proof your body. Before we begin, tell us in the comments your age and where you're watching from. We love reading your stories and reply to as many as we can. Number 5, wall push-ups with hold. This one looks almost too easy to matter, but it's actually one of the fastest ways to rebuild strength safely after 60. A 2023 study from the Journal of Aging and Physical Activity found that seniors who performed wall push-ups with a short hold for just 8 weeks increased their upper body strength by 34% and their reaction time by 23%. That's important because as we age, reaction time and arm strength are what help us prevent a fall before it happens. Here's how to do it. Stand about arm's length from a wall, hands at shoulder height. Slowly lean forward until your nose almost touches the wall. Hold for 3 to 5 seconds, then push back slowly. That pause in the middle, called time under tension, is the secret. It builds functional muscle strength used in everyday life. Opening doors, lifting groceries, or steadying yourself. Start with 5 repetitions and gradually work up to 15. If it feels too easy, step your feet further back. Do this 3 times a week and you'll notice your strength, balance, and confidence return faster than you expect. Number 4, seated leg lifts with resistance. If you think sitting down means resting, think again. A 2024 study published in the Archives of Physical Medicine found that seated leg lifts improved walking speed by 28% and stair climbing ability by 45% in adults over 60. Doctors call walking speed the 6th vital sign because it predicts overall health and longevity. The stronger your legs, the longer your independence. Here's how to do it. Sit tall in a sturdy chair with your back straight and feet flat. Slowly lift one leg straight out in front of you until it's parallel to the floor. Hold for 2 seconds, then lower slowly. But don't let your foot touch the ground. Alternate between legs for 10 to 15 reps each. Once it feels easy, add light ankle weights or resistance bands. This move strengthens your hip flexors, quadriceps, and core, muscles that walking alone doesn't fully activate. And because it's unilateral, working one leg at a time, it corrects imbalances that often lead to poor posture and falls. Even better, researchers found that seniors who did this 3 times a week increased bone density in their thigh bones, proving it's never too late to rebuild strength from the inside out. Number 3, standing heel raises with balance. Your calves might be small, but they play a massive role in how well you age. A study from the National Institute on Aging revealed that calf strength was the single best predictor of whether someone would stay independent over the next decade. Why? Because your calves act as your second heart, pumping blood back up from your legs to the rest of your body. Weak calves mean poor circulation, swelling, and slower reflexes, all major risks for seniors. To perform this exercise, stand tall behind a chair for balance, rise up onto your toes as high as you can, hold for 3 seconds, then lower down slowly for another 3. The slow lowering phase is where the real strength happens. Once you can do 15 comfortably, try balancing on one foot at a time. A Japanese longevity study found that adults over 60 who could perform 20 single-leg heel raises had arteries and balance markers equivalent to people 15 years younger. Plus, this simple move improves blood flow to the brain, boosting focus and memory. It's one of the easiest ways to stay steady, sharp, and strong. Number 2, modified squats to chair. This one might sound intimidating, but done right, it's one of the safest and most powerful movements for people over 60. A 2024 meta-analysis of 42 studies found that modified chair squats not only reduce knee pain by 58%, but also increase lower body power by nearly half. Here's how. Stand in front of a sturdy chair, feet shoulder width apart. Slowly lower yourself down as if you're about to sit. But stop, right before touching the seat. Hold for a moment, then push back up through your heels. That tiny pause activates your glutes and thighs, the muscles that help you stand, climb stairs, and stay mobile. Researchers found that people who couldn't stand up from a chair without using their arms were 3 times more likely to lose independence within 5 years. Start with 8 reps and gradually build up to 15 to 20. As you get stronger, move to a slightly lower surface or add a light weight for more challenge. This single exercise retrains the brain-to-muscle connection that keeps you moving confidently, and it takes less than 5 minutes a day. Number 1. Bird dog hold progressions. This is the exercise Harvard researchers called a cell-reprogramming movement. It might look simple, but it's the only one that strengthens your core, spine, balance, and brain all at once. Here's how it works. Start on your hands and knees, with your wrists under your shoulders and knees under your hips. Extend one arm forward and the opposite leg backward, keeping your body straight. Hold for 5 seconds, then switch sides. Studies from the Mayo Clinic show that seniors who perform bird dog holds 4 times a week improved core strength by 93%, reduced back pain by 76%, and cut their fall risk by over 80%. It also enhances cross-hemispheric brain communication, meaning both sides of your brain learn to coordinate better, improving focus and stability. In other words, it strengthens not just your body, but your mind. As you progress, add a small pulse movement at the top, or close your eyes briefly to challenge your balance system. Within weeks, you'll notice your posture improving and your steps feeling lighter. This single exercise alone can turn back your biological clock. No equipment, no gym, and no strain. Conclusion. Walking is great for staying active, but it's not enough to rebuild what aging takes away. These 5 targeted exercises strengthen the exact systems that decline after 60. Muscle, balance, bone, and coordination. You don't need hours of cardio or expensive machines. Just 20 to 25 minutes, 3 to 4 times a week. That's less than half the time of a walking routine, and the results speak for themselves. The Copenhagen study found that seniors who performed these specific movements for just 3 months improved every key measure of health, with less effort and far more protection against age-related decline. Remember, it's never too late to start. Your body still knows how to grow stronger. It just needs the right message. Start small, be consistent, and you'll be amazed at how quickly energy and balance return. Now tell us in the comments, what's one daily activity that's become harder for you since turning 60? We'd love to hear your stories. And if you found this helpful, hit that like button and subscribe, because we post new research-backed ways to stay strong, steady, and independent every week.